What's going on, everybody? JT here with the next block, and today we're going to be talking about Algorand Governance. As many of you are aware, Algorand decided to start decentralizing the grant-making process, allowing ALGO holders to lock up their ALGOs for 3 months at a time, vote on proposals for where to send this funding, and then receive ALGOs at the end of the 3-month as a reward. It's a great way to earn rewards on your Algorand, and it's also a great way for your voice to be heard in regards to ecosystem funding. Today, we're going to be comparing two different options for you to put your algos to use in Algorand Governance through DeFi. Today, we're going to be comparing Messina One's Liquid Governance platform and Folks Finance's Liquid Governance platform. We're going to focus a little bit more on Messina One, but we're going to show some important differences between the two platforms. If you enjoy the content, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and check out the video description down below for links to Messina One so you can give it a try yourself. Now, when you head on over to Messina.one, you're presented with this screen right here. Click on the top right, this 3-line bar right here, and then you can click on Liquid Staking. Here you're brought to the Messina One Liquid Staking platform, and we could take a quick look and notice that at the time of recording, you have just under 4 days to get into this Algorand Governance period. So definitely after this video, go check out Messina One and commit some algos, 10 algo, 15 algo, more if you want, but give it a try. Definitely test it out. It's always important to support these projects in the ecosystem, but this is Messina One right here, where you can stake your algo and receive mALGO. That's Messina Algo. This is a liquid staking derivative similar to staked ETH or ST-ETH on Lido. It's a very popular platform on Ethereum, pretty much doing a similar thing. So here you can stake your algo, get your mALGO. The biggest thing that I want to go over here are the fee structures for each platform. Before we go over Messina One any further, let's take a look at Folks Finance. So Folks Finance has two different liquid staking options. This is the page for gALGO. gALGO is a 1-to-1 representation of algo. For every 1 algo locked up, there is 1 gALGO minted. Here you can commit your Algorand, mint gALGO, and hold on to it. Now, Folks Finance also has an xALGO option, which is much more in line with the mALGO option for Messina One. With xALGO, you mint xALGO, and in the beginning, 1 xALGO equals 1 algo. However, this is an interest-bearing token, which means it accrues the governance rewards over time. So over time, 1 algo will not equal 1 xALGO. 1 algo will be less than 1 xALGO because xALGO will continue to accrue those rewards in real time, baked into the token. This is a similar setup as mALGO for Messina One, and we'll dive into that in a little bit. All of these platforms work really similarly, so really I'm just going to stress the biggest difference, and then we're going to do a demo on how to use Messina One's liquid staking platform, and then what you can do with that mALGO afterwards. There's more ways to earn a yield on top of simply earning the governance yield. So this is the fee structure for Folks Finance's Algorand Liquid Governance, and in it at the bottom you can see ALGO Liquid Governance, a 0.4% fee on the minted amount. Now this is important because this is on the minted amount, and now when we go over and take a look at Messina, we can see that they charge a 10% fee on the rewards, not the minted amount. Now, this is a big difference because 10% seems like a lot more than 0.4%, right? But you'd be wrong because it's actually not. And the difference lies in the fee being applied to the minted amount versus the fee being applied to the rewards. Now, if you break down the math, anytime Algorand Governance rewards are projected to be 16% or less, Messina One's 10% fee on the rewards is actually cheaper than Folks Finance's 0.4% fee on the minted amount. And the other most important part about this fee structure being on the minted amount versus the rewards is that if you decide to get rid of your mALGO 2 months into the 3-month period and you don't collect those rewards, you don't pay a fee at all because the fee is paid on the rewards. However, with gALGO or xALGO, you pay that for Folks Finance, you pay that on the minted amount. So even if you get rid of your gALGO or xALGO a month in or 2 months in, you have to sell it because of, unforeseen circumstances, you need that money back, you're still paying that fee up front and you're not getting those rewards. And the other important thing too is if you have to sell the xALGO or gALGO beforehand, not only are you hit with that fee right off the bat and you don't get the rewards, but you also, at least in the case of gALGO, will likely have to sell it at below par because during the period, gALGO tends to trade a little bit under the price of ALGO, whereas mALGO and even xALGO will likely appreciate over time relative to ALGO because they're interest-bearing tokens. I hope the quick breakdown made sense, but overall, the essence of this is that this 10% fee on the rewards seems intimidating when you're comparing it to a 0.4% fee, but the biggest thing to remember is that 0.4% fee on Folks Finance is on the minted amount, and the 10% fee on Messina One is on the rewards at the end, which is, like I said, great because if you don't make it to the end, you don't pay any fees, and if the rewards for Algorand Governance are 16% or less, it ends up being the cheaper option in the long run anyway. Now we're going to show you how to use the liquid staking platform on Messina One, and then we're going to show you where you can use your mALGO to earn an even greater yield after you mint it. So once you get to Messina One's liquid staking page, the first step will be to connect your wallet. You'll be able to find the connect wallet button if you scroll down just a little bit, and right here in this big blue bar you see connect wallet. Now click on that and then choose your wallet of choice. The options here are the Para Algorand wallet, the DeFi Algorand wallet, mALGO wallet, and there's also some wallet connect options. For this demonstration, we are going to use the Para wallet. So we're going to click connect right here next to the Para wallet. Now, I personally like to use the phone application and not the web app. So we're going to click down here, connect with Para Mobile right here. This QR code is going to come up. We are going to pull up our Para Mobile wallet. Then we're going to click scan QR code in the Para Mobile wallet app on your phone. We're going to scan this QR code right here on the screen. Your mobile Para app will prompt you to connect. Click the connect button on your phone, click the close button, and if we come back to this Messina One screen, you can see right here that we are now connected. Very simple to get on board, and all you have to do now is choose the amount of Algorand that you want to stake and the amount of mALGO that you want to get back. For this demonstration, we're going to use 10 algos. So we're going to put 10 right here. As you can see, 10 mALGO. Come right here. There's a transaction fee of 0.003 ALGO, and that is that on minting, because as we said, this reward fee is at the end on the rewards, not on the minting. So here we're going to click on stake. Then you want to review your transaction, make sure everything looks right. We're going to stake 10 ALGO. We will receive 10 mALGO. The transaction fee is 0.003 ALGO, and we're going to click confirm stake. From there, you'll be prompted on your cell phone or your mobile Para wallet app to confirm these transactions. We're going to click confirm all. The transaction is being processed. And the staking is successful. Takes a handful of seconds, very quick, very easy. We have staked the 10 ALGO. We have received the 10 mALGO. The transaction fee is here. If you'd like to search the transaction hash, that is right here. You can copy it to clipboard, or you can view on the ALGO Explorer. Once you're all set here, click close, and you are finished with this part of the process. Now, some quick facts about Messina One. Messina One's mALGO is an interest-bearing asset. Stake as little as 10 algos and receive mALGO liquid staking token, which accrues Algorand Governance rewards over time. Holders of mALGO will be able to vote in Algorand Governance. A snapshot will be taken quarterly to determine eligible voters who will be able to vote via the Messina website. Now, of course, if you want to unstake your mALGO, it's just as simple as moving this stake button right here over to unstake. And then from there, we're just going to perform the same exact transaction, but in reverse. You want to put in the amount of mALGO you wish to unstake. We'll put, say, 5 here just for demonstration. You'll receive 5 ALGO back. Of course, you want to keep in mind this might not always be that way because mALGO will increase in value over time, and you might get more than 5 ALGO back. And then if you wish, you just click Request to Unstake. You'll be prompted in your Para wallet again to confirm the transaction, and it's simple as that. Now from there, you can take that mALGO over to the PactFi decentralized exchange. On that decentralized exchange, you can click on Pools right here, type in mALGO, and you'll find this pool right here that's currently earning a yield of about 11.94%, so almost 12% yield on top of the governance yield, which is currently estimated to be at about 41.51%. Now, this will go down as more people participate in Algorand governance up until this window closes. The window closes in just under 4 days, so definitely mint your mALGO, or however you want to participate in Algorand governance within the next 4 days, because that is when the window will close for the next 3-month period. If we want to take a look at some stats currently, this is Messina One's first round, and even still, they already have almost 1.8 million ALGO staked on the platform. There's about the same 1.8 million mALGO circulating because of it. There's 184 different stakers. The staking window is until the 13th of October. Algorand governance period is from the 13th of October to the 31st of December, and then the rewards distribution are sometime between the end of December and the first week of January. Now, as I was saying, on top of this projected APR for the governance rewards, you can earn currently an additional 12% APR on the ALGO mALGO liquidity pool on the PactFi exchange. This is a great way to increase your rewards on your Algorand, especially if you're just a passive holder. If you're just holding ALGO, you might as well put them to use and earn governance rewards and earn the liquidity trading fee rewards all at the same time. And one of the best things about this is the ALGO mALGO trading pair will have really, really, really low impermanent loss, because both assets are really close to the same. ALGO and mALGO being a derivative of ALGO, means that there'll be a lot less impermanent loss on these liquidity pools, which means higher rewards for the liquidity provider. To earn an extra yield on your mALGO, you can also take your mALGO over to Algorand Finance. Algorand is a fantastic platform which allows traders to do very unique and more intricate types of yield farming strategies. And what I mean by that is, typically in cryptocurrency, you have very basic ways of earning yield. A lot of it's just staking, in which you're earning a inflated token that's just really being inflated out to you. Your rewards are usually cut by the price depreciation of this inflating token. You also have traditional methods of earning yield in liquidity pools, as we just showed you, or through governance or consensus mechanisms. But one that's relatively rare in the crypto ecosystem is the ability to sell covered calls and puts and earn the premium on those sales. And you can do just that with your mALGO. So if you head on over to app.algorand.finance, you'll be presented with this page right here. And if you scroll down a little bit, you can see there is an mALGO bear weekly vault. So this is a bear vault. There isn't currently a bull vault. So this strategy is essentially the same as selling covered calls, which is an options trading strategy for cryptocurrency. So in this bear yield vault strategy, bear yields are for those who believe that the underlying asset will not appreciate above the strike price at the end of the round. Yields in the form of premiums are earned each round, enabling users to accumulate more of the underlying asset. The strike price is algorithmically determined to generate the highest risk-adjusted yield. Profitability occurs when the settlement price fixes below the strike price at maturity. So what does all this mean? When you look at the mALGO vault right here, you have a projected APY of about 9%. The current win rate is 100%, which is absolutely fantastic. The strike price is 0.114, so almost 11.5 cents. The current price is about 9.5 cents. So this essentially means that if you participate in this bear vault right here, you're making the assumption that Algorand's price will not rise above this strike price of 0.114. Now you can scroll down and see the vault's performance right here. The all-time premiums, this is a relatively new vault, but the all-time premiums are almost 1,136 mALGO, and the fees are about 356 mALGO. The win ratio is 3 out of 3, which is about 100%. So as you can see, there's some great things to do with your mALGO once you have minted it. So if you have yet to participate in Algorand Governance, or you are an active participant in Algorand Governance, I personally believe you should give Messina One's platform a try. And here is the reason why behind it, because a lot of you know that I like Folks Finance. I think they've done a lot of great work, but there's also the thing of diversifying your risk. AlgoFi used to be a great platform on Algorand to participate in governance with, and so was Guard. So Algorand used to have 3 different DeFi platforms that you were able to participate in governance with. AlgoFi disappeared and Guard disappeared due to unfortunate, likely market-related scenarios or situations. Regardless, we went from 3 options down to 1, Volksfinance, and then Messina One came along and introduced their liquid staking. So we went from 3 to 1 back to 2. I personally have long believed that you should diversify your risk, because if you're participating in one protocol and something happens to that one protocol, you don't want to have all your eggs in one basket. You want to diversify your risk, basically the same reason you want to diversify your holdings. If you are holding one token or one asset and that asset goes down, all of your wealth in that asset goes down too. If you're holding multiple assets and one goes down, you're protected by your other assets that aren't going down. And it's the same concept here with diversifying your risk amongst platforms. That is why personally, I'll be using Volksfinance and Messina One's mALGO. I really like the mALGO structure. I really appreciate that the fees are applied on the rewards at the end and not on the minted amount in the beginning, just in case you actually end up disappearing or, whatever, you don't use your mALGO for the entire 3-month period, you trade it back for ALGO. No harm, no foul. You don't pay a fee, no big deal. I also really think the Algorand platform is extremely interesting, being able to sell covered calls and covered puts to institutional investors that are on the other side of that trade. There are institutional investors on the other sides of those trades. So if you're selling a covered call in this mALGO bear vault situation, there's an institutional investor buying the other end of that trade. That's where the yield is coming from. I think it's a very, very interesting strategy. Definitely, I feel like it's a great way to earn additional yield on your mALGO. So head on over to Messina.one, stake your ALGO, get your mALGO, spread it amongst the ecosystem, increase Algorand's TVL. This is a rising tide lifts all boats situation. If there's more activity on the Algorand ecosystem, the TVL rises. That brings eyeballs to the ecosystem, and that will in turn hopefully lead to prices rising as well. But I want to hear more from you. Are you participating in Algorand Governance? Let me know down in the comments below if you're participating, how you're participating, and what your strategy is. Are you going to be yield farming your liquid governance tokens, whether it's mALGO or gALGO or what have you? Are you just going to be holding your algos in the vanilla Algorand governance? Are you participating in DeFi? Let me know your governance strategy down below. And if you have any questions for me about how to use any of these platforms, also let me know down in the comments below. I'll try my best to answer any and all of your questions to the best of my ability, of course. And on that note, like and subscribe. Again, hit us up in the description down below for links to Messina One and links to all of our sponsors. Great way to support the channel. Ping that notification bell because we have some fantastic guests coming on the show, including Anthony Scaramucci coming on in a couple of weeks. You're not going to want to miss that episode. It's going to be fantastic, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.